if you're an Aquarian born January 20th to February 18th, what can you expect for the month of February 2016? Let's tune in and find out. Well, first of all, happy birthday, Aquarians, right? This is your month to shine and your month to be able to receive all the blessings and the things that are due to you. So that's the good news. Now, when we move into this month, first of all, we have Mercury has gone direct, so that's a good thing. So we're starting off with some forward momentum. And for you in particular, you're going to notice that there is more opportunity for you to be able to have a voice. More people are going to want to lean in to hear what you're saying, and more people are interested in being able to connect with you. All right, so having that connection, let's start with relationships. Let's begin with our relationships and what could you expect for the month with your personal relationships. And we actually want to go with individuals that are, let's start with the married or in a committed relationship first, okay? Romantic committed relationship for the month of February. You're going to notice a shift in your partner wanting to get your attention. They may come across as a little needy, but I feel like it's not so much neediness as them wanting to be around you, them wanting to be close to you, them wanting to kind of, partner with you, pay a little more attention to you. So don't get irritated. I know sometimes, Aquarians like to be a little more footloose and fancy-free, but you're going to notice this. Your partner, and it feels a little bit even clingy for you. And it could be too that you also have a lot going on and you just don't want to be bothered. But I think if you slow down and give a little attention to that significant other, you're going to see that it doesn't take much to make them happy, and which then in turn makes you happy. So I really think it can be a positive month for your relationship. So I like that a lot. There may be a little opportunity to get away or escape around the beginning of the month. We have a new moon, February 8th, but early in the month it feels like a more restful. The first 10 days, a little more restful, a little restorative energy that's available for you yet. So it may be that if you still have an opportunity to get away or go do something in that first week or two of February, might be a really nice time for the two of you to escape, where you can actually give that partner of yours some time and attention. Now, for those of you that are single and interested in being in a relationship and you're an Aquarian, let's check out that. Okay, so we've got some hot and heavy days right away around this new moon, the 8th, the 10th, where you're on fire. Your sex appeal is open, your sexual energy is open. So there's a lot of people around you that are interested. So this is a good thing for you. Just choose wisely, play safe, and feels good. It feels really positive. Now, if you want a long-term relationship out of this or any of those potential, yeah, I absolutely feel like there is a potential long-term relationship here. So your job is just to trust your instincts and, thoroughly be present to who you're connected to. We are, after February 8th, we're completely out of the shadow of the retrograde of Mercury. So communication is wide open. What you see is what you get. You should be fine in that regards. So I really feel like this is a great month for you guys to have some nice, hot and heavy romance. And then, of course, we're moving into, in America, we have the Valentine's Day, February 14th, which is always a nice romantic time. So I really feel for this month, you guys, you've got a lot of charisma, a lot of sexual energy, and a lot of opportunity to find that significant other if you're interested. If not, you can just have a lot of good sex, because it looks like there's a lot of opportunity for some fun this month. Okay, so let's move on to your career and your money. Okay. You may notice initially early in the month, like you've got your gloves up and you're ready to fight. But you may notice that, the person that you are wanting to fight against, the adversary, it feels like they're not all that interested in you. So even, but I feel like as you move on in that month, there's going to be some things that you're going to have to be on the lookout for. So it's a little bit of a transition month in that some things are opening up and you're going to be able to see the difficulties. You're going to be able to see the problems. And then the good news is there, around the full moon, there's a coming to the table. So coming to the table with the other side and really being able to have a solid conversation. So for those of you that are in a divorce situation, of challenges, or, you know, trying to sell your company, or have contentious situations going on, court cases, being sued, that sort of thing. It feels like there can be a really good meeting of the minds around the full moon. Now, generally, you know, full moons have a lot of intensity, a lot of heat, right? But it also brings things together. So you may find things coming together at the end of the month. They may not go as well as you wanted them to. You know, there's a little bit of, you know, here's the thing the other thing that we have happening in the distance. We've got eclipses happening in March, and eclipses, you know, are sudden endings and beginnings. So, you know, if you've got some sort of wrestling match going on, if you lose that situation, right? If you lose that court case, or you lose whatever it is, you know, the universe is going to come in and is going to bring you something else, because there's new beginnings and new endings. So if it doesn't go your way, don't sweat it. There's something new and positive. If it does go your way, it's just going to be amplified even greater in March. Okay. So I feel like you can't lose this month. So if something gets taken away, it gets taken away, because there's something else better coming for you. All right. So I want to leave you with some positive things, because it doesn't feel like it's an absolute, you know, like, oh, this is crushing. It just feels it's uncomfortable. It's jogging. It's you know, jostling for position, that sort of thing. And some of you are going to come up on the right side of that. Now, some of you will get some unexpected gifts, surprise gifts of money, or even trips or nice things, and even from some unexpected people you may hear from, birthday wishes, which is nice. So I feel like all in all, your birthday month is nice, like people reaching out to you that normally don't reach out to you, so you can feel really more loved and more adored than usual or normal. Okay, any surprises in those with your money? Well, there may be a nice surprise in that something that you were anticipating that you had to pay is less than. So let's say whether you're a college student and you're signing up for your semesters again and you're getting everything together, or there's some lab expense or lab fees or something, or there's a trip that you're taking, it feels like the cost is reduced or less than what you had anticipated, or less than what you had put away for, or you have extra money left over from your loan that you received. So it feels like it's a positive thing. You know, if you were had a car accident or a refrigerator repair or a computer repair from the month before, and you're just coming out of that, it feels like maybe the costs weren't as great as you were. So it feels like whatever you had to put out, it feels like it may not be as expensive, or there may be a break that you're able to catch on those matters. Now let's move into your health, for Aquarians' health for the month of February. Now, some of you will feel like your immune system's a little run down, a little sluggish. I see some of you, like, you know, having, you know, the summer sneezes for those of you, and the southern hemisphere. And then we've got here in the northern hemisphere positive movement, you know, so you might have some of these colds and everything with the wintertime, but I also feel like remedies. I feel remedies. And if you take care of yourself, you can nip it in the butt. So if you know right away, like, I don't, you know, I'm really coming down with a cold, take the day off. And I feel like you can, you know, boost your immune system, and then it's going to shrink the time that you are sick. So I do feel like that is a positive thing for you. Some of you may, Aquarians, a little bit like the Nutty Professor, and are able to create your own concoctions, and they work. So I feel like for some of you, there's good concoctions out there that are going to work. Other people, I'm getting some neck pain and shoulder pain. It's time to see a professional, it feels like. And now remember, back pain as well is coming up. You always want to look at your emotions too. Whenever you're doing massage work or chiropractic work or physical therapy, you know, if you've got any sort of pain in the physical body, you always want to be aware that there is an emotional component tied to it, right? And Aquarians aren't above that, so you're going to have to deal with your emotions. So whatever the emotion was prior to the accident, or prior to this discomfort, you just want to notice, because there's something at the root trying to get your attention. And in this month, you're going to be able to see that emotional component. So some of you may have emotions come up and feeling weepy and irritated, or just being able to see things, your own flaws, and trying to get away from that. So there is a big emotional component that you're dealing with this month. And I think that you're going to be aware, if you do the work with that, the physical body will get better. If you clear the emotion, you're going to feel better. Okay. So, reach out, connect. In my work, I do energy pieces that work with the emotional body. So it's a channeled conversation specific to you. You can find it on my website, just under sessions, but you just email me and say, hey, that's what I want my session about. I really want to clear this stuff. And we do a channeled conversation that works with the subconscious to rewrite and to reprogram the communication that's going on with you. And you don't even really have to tell me about it. It's just pure spirit driven. So you want to be able to reach out to somebody, if you can't do it on your own, to clear that energy for yourself, so that your immune system can get back up to par and your body can run smoothly. And then you won't be down at all in February. You'll just be able to nip whatever is happening in the bud really quick. Let's see if there's anything unexpected for you in the month. Yeah, there's going to be some things that are really positive things, especially in the area of your work, leaning forward and pushing forward. In fact, I feel like this movement, like really pushing you forward to get things done fast, 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 fast. So there's a lot of momentum with your work, and you want to go, and you guys are wide awake, and your senses are keen. So this is really good. So there's a really strong opportunity for you to get a lot done in February and to really accomplish a lot of the goals that you want to meet. So just go with it, because it's just lots of movement. Now there may be something around, we touched on this earlier, around the full moon that kind of snarls you up, right? That kind of slows you down or comes to a head, that has to be dealt with. And but that's okay. You know what? It's the sooner you deal with it, the sooner it can be done, and more doors can open for you. We do have a new moon, February 8th in Aquarius, in your sign, that we didn't touch on. So let's see what that may bring. This is a really lovely new moon. It feels very social for you guys. I see you guys chilling, enjoying yourself, having a good time. So the full moon feels really good. It's very positive. There's a restful and a restorative energy with it, as well as just enthusiasm and excitement. So you could take it as high as you want to take it, and have some fun, or you can just sit back and chill. It's really up to you. It really feels like one of those really nice days. As we all know, that new moons are good for planting seeds. So that following week, I believe it's a Sunday, the new moon is on. So the following week, Monday, you want to get out there and really just start moving forward with the career or the business or the personal relationship, whatever it is that you want to manifest, and get into action and be action oriented. And you're going to see fast results. Okay, really like fast results. I can just see like you planting a seed and immediately a rose garden's there. Like everything's blooming quickly, which is really nice. So you guys have an amazing February. Happy birthday to all my Aquarian friends. I love you, my special friends, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month. And if you like my intuitive astrology, please click like and share it with your friends. Have a great month, everyone.